Acts of the Apostles 3:15 says, "You killed the author of life, but God raised him from the dead." First of all, I wish you all the joy and peace of the risen Christ. For the Catholics, the resurrection of Jesus is the basic of our faith. St. Paul proclaims that if Christ is not raised from the dead, our preaching is in vain. He died for us on the cross and became a sacrifice for us. His sacrifice has been destroyed the power of death and divined us. The resurrected Christ is present always with us. The resurrection takes us to the world of hope. The disciples who went to Emmaus were very sad because they lost the hope which they had in Christ by his death on the cross. But Jesus accompanied them and gave them hope. In the same way, Jesus accompanies us when we lose our hope and are in desperation. If we trust only on worldly things, it will lead us to desperation. But Jesus asks us to have trust and hope in the heavenly things. We live under the pressure of many fears. The first and foremost fear of ours is the fear of death. Jesus, by his death and resurrection, takes us out of the fear of death, because he assures us that death cannot destroy our life. The celebration of Easter invites us to commemorate life of hope in this world. Each time we try to imitate Jesus, we partake in his resurrection. Every little thing that we do against the will of God make us to die. We not only die, we kill the divinity in us. We kill the humanity in us. We kill God. We kill ourselves. Hence, God gives us the freedom to choose between life and death, between good and bad, curse and blessing, finally, between God and devil. God is ever ready to help us, but only when we ask for it. Yes, we are broken but not destroyed. We are weak but not incapable. We are fragile but precious. This is because we are created in the image and likeness of God. The breath within us is the breath of God. We have lost the state of grace by disobedience of our forefathers. Jesus, by his obedience, regained the lost state of grace. Not even for a moment during his life, he lived without obedience to his Father. Throughout his life, he knew that he would be killed for what he has spoken and done. At the Garden of Gethsemane, he embraced the sufferings, made himself ready to die on the cross in total obedience. The resurrection is the reward given to him by God the Father. Obedience and holiness are like two railings in the railway track. The train of life cannot move forward if one of them is defective. Jesus was the holiest man ever lived. It is the love that he has for his Father and for each one of us kept the fire of holiness inflamed all his life. That gave him the rock solid confidence and extraordinary courage to face anyone, any situation, and anything in his life. Today, the risen Lord is asking each one of us, I have chosen to obey my Father. I have chosen to live by what I love. I have lived the life of holiness. I have restored the state of grace for the broken humanity. What is your choice? Will you choose the path of love? Will you live in obedience? Will you live in holiness? Will you be my child? So, as we celebrate the great feast of Easter, let us give a right answer to Jesus through our daily life. Once again, wish you all a happy Easter with all the blessings of the risen Christ. Thank you.